I forget whose turn it is to do the intro. Fuck it, I'll be generous.
Let's do it at the same time.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Hey guys, what's up? It's the Tim here.
Yes.
That was so great. That was
just
amazing.
Yeah.
Gonna...
Yeah, you fixed that.
Oh, wait, this way.
Yeah, that way. It's confusing.
There we go, that's better.
Bringing Star Wars reviews to all.
Woo!
Woo!
Yay!
I don't have my scores.
Neither do I.
Wait a minute, I'll be back. You just entertain the camera for however long.
Okay.
Entertainment.
I'll show off my epic lightsaber skills.
Oh no. Okay, guys, to save you from that.
Like if you enjoyed. That was the whole video. We're done now.
See ya! See y'all next year! No.
See y'all next year? What?
See y'all next year. It's Greased Up Deaf Guy from
Oh, right, okay.
Family Guy.
I know, I realized that now.
Those people didn't.
No.
Shit. What's our the style? That's it. Tone, but whatever. All right. So yeah, we're bringing you bloody New Hope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna film the original trilogy reviews back to back.
Back to back. That ain't gonna be fun.
No.
But we're gonna be doing.
Well, you know, back to back to back.
Back to back to back, and then Force Awakens to back.
I'm gonna wait until I've seen it a second time before I.
Oh, you haven't seen it a second time?
I haven't seen it a second time. We're gonna see it.
Okay.
We're gonna see it on Monday.
Well, there we go. It'll be next week.
And probably another review on my channel because I'm gonna review it myself as well. So.
All right. So, let's get into it.
Yeah.
You can take the plot for this one. I've filmed God knows how many reviews today.
Okay.
So, I'm a little worn out. So you can take it from here.
Okay. So basically, what happens at the beginning of this movie? So it's episode 4, A New Hope, originally released as simply Star Wars. Basically, what happens is that we open up on an Imperial destroyer turning up on friggin' Princess Leia's cruiser / freighter / ship thingy. And it's kind of going, I'm way bigger than you, fuck off. And then, yeah, so the Imperial troopers and shit, like, they launch an invasion of that ship, and a bunch of rebels die. C-3PO and R2-D2 try to escape. R2 is friggin' given a message from Princess Leia to Obi-Wan. Leia is captured. C-3PO and R2-D2 go into the escape pod, fly out. The Imperial bitches don't shoot because, you know, there's no life forms. There's no life forms aboard. Oh, okay, cool. Are we not shooting down anything now?
Yeah. I feel like it's probably not as solid as the other Star Wars movies in terms of logic and reasoning.
It's not, but I can forgive it because it's the 70s.
Yeah. Then again, I don't think any of them really do. It's like, why would they send bloody camel-sized bloody things? Not camel-sized, they're not that small, but like giant walkers on an ice planet.
Yeah, why does the Empire have walking machines when they
Yeah.
when they literally have flight technology. They can just
Yeah, but then
hover.
even so, it's like, you know those? They are perfect for this ice planet.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, just put them down there. That'll be fine.
That'll be 100% fine. We don't have any TIE fighters to spare, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, so R2 and C-3PO land on the planet, which is Tatooine. Spoiler alert. And stuff happens. They get captured. They get captured by Jawas. They get taken to Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru's ranch, where Luke is. Main character time. So they're there. Uncle Owen buys them, and Luke is in the shed, kind of cleaning them up and stuff. And
After they try to buy another droid,
droid, which blows up because
thankfully,
it doesn't have a good motivator. Like,
yeah,
I relate to that droid so much.
Yeah, but it's like they split C-3PO and R2-D2 up only to have them come back together because coincidences.
Yeah,
it's what was even the point of splitting them up in the first place? You could have just had them both be captured, and
it's done.
There we go. But
it was to demonstrate how much they don't agree on anything.
5 minutes. It's just 5 minutes wasted. It's like, why?
It's demonstrating how much they don't agree on everything. I don't know. But yeah, so Luke's cleaning them up in the shed. He discovers the message from Princess Leia. Oh fuck! What the hell? And man, just kind of.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so Luke discovers the message from Princess Leia. He's like, oh shit, she's hot. Gotta save her now.
Gotta save her, because boobs.
Yeah, cause gotta get me some curly fucking headphone chick. And then stuff. And they eventually meet up with Obi-Wan Kenobi, who goes by Ben Kenobi now. And they
for some reason.
Yeah, for some fucking reason. I don't know why.
I need to blend in with all these normal people.
Let's call
names.
Let's call myself Ben.
Ben.
And leave my name as Kenobi.
Yep.
Ben Kenobi. Ben Kenobi. Yeah. Good job, Obi-Wan.
Good job.
Good job.
Good job.
So they meet up with Obi-Wan, who first appears going like, woo! Because he saw a pair of shoes that he really liked.
Yep.
Yep.
It's bad.
It's bad. It's just bad.
No defending it.
None defending it. So Obi-Wan's like, yo, your dad was a Jedi, and Luke's like, hella. Here's a light. And everyone's like, hey, look, here's a lightsaber. And Luke's like, hella.
Flinging that shit like it's no one's
flings
business.
It about like, yes, this is safe.
Like, you think Obi-Wan's like, yeah, okay, before I give this to you, do not point it in the vicinity of any living creature.
Literally, do.
Especially my face.
Actually, give it back to me.
Give it back to me.
I'll hold on to this for you, so you don't end up fucking up anything. So,
yep, pretty much.
Yeah. So yeah, stuff happens.
Yeah.
And they go to...
Come to think about it, Obi-Wan's lightsaber just comes out of nowhere. The fact that he just has one. It's just like, yeah, I got one.
You've got it on his belt.
Yeah, but like, it just kind of comes out of nowhere. Like, literally out of nowhere. Like, you think he'd fling it about with the bloody Tusken Raider mates.
True. Tusken Raider mates.
It's like, wham! Ah!
You never know, some of those Tusken Raiders could have been mates.
Maybe.
Yeah. But anyway, so they discover a burned out Jawa ship, which was burned out by the Empire, and the Empire is looking for C-3PO.
Well, the more popular theory is Boba Fett, which I like that one.
Yeah,
a little bit more.
That too. Stormtroopers don't really seem like they would go, oh, look, Jawas, let's burn them.
Or be precise.
Let's feckin' burn them.
Well, it's just like, you know, too precise. Only Imperial stormtroopers could be so precise.
It's the Empire, it's not the First Order.
Yeah, no.
But, so yeah, Luke's like, oh no, but if they found the Jawas, that could lead them back. And then she kind of jumps out. What's his name?
What?
The guy from Home, voiced by Jim Parsons.
Yeah,
He just kind of pops up and goes, "Hello, I am in this movie too." No, you're not. No. He's not. That was a joke. Haha. So all that stuff happens. Luke goes back home. Aunt Beru and Uncle Owen have been burned to death.
Again, conveniently, Luke wasn't home when it happened. So far we've had
17 coincidences.
A lot of coincidences stringing this plot together. It doesn't get better from here, folks.
Does not.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still a good movie, but it's fucking string of coincidences
it's
everywhere.
Just basic. Yeah.
But so fucking stuff. I forgot where we were. They go to Mos Eisley. To find a pilot to take them off world so they can go save Princess Leia, because apparently that's the plan now.
No, but okay, so the whole lightsaber thing with Obi-Wan, I forgot that came first, before the Vader fight. But when Obi-Wan cuts the arm off that guy who for no reason hates Luke, that is another coincidence, because that's how the stormtroopers are, alerted to their presence.
True.
Another coincidence!
Coincidence.
Yay! Take a shot every time there's a coincidence that advances the plot.
Yep. But yeah, Luke just goes into the bar and the bartender just yells at them like, "Hey! We don't serve their kind here."
Yeah.
Pointing into the droids.
Yeah.
I like to think that he was actually talking about people.
Yeah.
He only serves droids.
Yeah. But then, for no reason, the bartender's an arrogant douche.
Yeah.
And Luke kind of doesn't help, because he's just tugging on the guy's shoulder.
He's like a 5-year-old.
But even worse, if the guy turns around and hands him the drink he was preparing. It's like, that was someone else's, Luke.
Here you fucking go.
Apparently Luke could just, communicate telepathically.
Well, he does have device.
I don't need to tell you what drink I want. You're just gonna know what drink I'm gonna want. And it just
only have one drink.
It just happens to be the one you're preparing now. Which is no doubt for another customer.
They only have one kind of drink there. That's all they have. They just have the Mos Eisley firework.
It's just water.
It's just water. I mean, it's a desert planet, so I wouldn't be surprised if it was just water.
Just water.
Just water.
And then bloody, you had the part when R2-D2 and C-3PO hide from the stormtroopers. They're literally home invading.
Yeah, someone lives there.
Yeah, someone lives there. Someone's just like sitting there.
But anyway, we're getting ahead of ourselves.
No, we're not.
Yeah, we are.
Okay, yeah, we are.
Luke just goes up to the guy, pulls on the guy's sleeve like he's a 5-year-old asking for a cookie. Yeah. The guy gives him the drink, and then another guy bumps into Luke, and he's like, it doesn't like you.
He's the drink. That's the drink he took.
Yeah.
It was his. I don't know how testicle drinks, but.
Yeah.
Okay.
But anyway,
what's with that? No one thought that. That looks.
I don't know. It's the 70s.
They had testicles in the 70s.
It's the 70s. It's the 70s. No one cared. But anyway, stop interrupting me. I'm trying to go plot. Jeez.
Yeah, I'm jumping in.
So yeah. So the guy, the testicle guy, just kind of goes at Luke, and the other guy, who kind of has a fucked up face, he looks like the Emperor after a bad hair day. I don't know, but he's like, he doesn't like you. I'm sorry. I don't like you either. Oh, fuck. He doesn't like me. You better watch yourself. We're wanted men. I have the death penalty on 12 star systems. Apparently not this one, though.
Apparently not that one.
12 other star systems.
All the others.
Not this one, because there is no law enforcement on Tatooine, as far as I can tell.
No.
Literally.
I mean, it appears to be run by the Hutts, considering Jabba...
Because
apparently
Jabba was treated like a politician.
Yeah. And Jabba's just, running that bloody race, man. He's officiating it all.
He's just a businessman.
Yep. So, alright then, that just goes to show what Mos Eisley is.
And Tatooine. Tatooine's just a trash hole.
Tatooine is a trash hole.
It's a literal trash hole.
Do you reckon it's the Australia of the universe?
I bet it is.
Probably.
It's just a bunch of deserts
and Mos Eisley is like the Bridgewater Glenorchy area of Tatooine.
And the cantina.
We're getting hunted down after this.
The cantina is the bus mall.
No, they don't have internet in Glenorchy. So if you want to go and use internet in Glenorchy, you have to go to the library.
You have to go to the library or like loiter in the food court. Do you think they have Wi-Fi in the cantina and that's why a bunch of people are there?
Yeah, that's why everyone's there.
Yeah, they're all there so they can access public internet.
Twitter.
Yep.
Yeah.
What's the bet that it's the Star Wars universe Twitter would be called something stupid?
Probably.
Yeah. Space
Twitter.
Blaster.
I bet it's Space Twitter.
Space Twitter.
Yeah.
And Facebook is Facebook.
Well, that's delving into Dragon Ball Z Abridged.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I forgot that was from
DBZ
Abridged. But anyway. So they find Han Solo and Chewbacca, and they're like, yo, if you help us fly to this place, then we'll give you a bunch of money. And Han's just like, oh, fuck yeah, I've wanted some money for ages.
Yeah.
How do you... I wasn't really sure how I was actually going to pay for these drinks.
Yeah.
Really, I was actually just sitting here hoping someone would come up to me and offer me
probably
a
just
job.
Gonna split, to be honest.
Yeah, he was gonna...
That's
he was gonna dine and dash.
Yeah.
I bet that's what Han and Leia did on if they ever had a dinner date.
Yeah.
Like they just left and Leia's like, shouldn't we pay? And Han's like, nah, there's plenty of times.
I'm a princess. Nah.
Fucking matter.
Nah.
I was a fucking man. I was a fucking smuggler for a fucking bunch of years and shit. But yeah. So they leave the planet.
Yep.
After
so now that Alderaan is destroyed, what does that make Princess Leia?
She's still the princess.
It's hella weird. It's like
again, it's the same deal as Vegeta.
Upgraded.
It's the same deal as with Vegeta. He's still the prince of all Saiyans because there are no other Saiyans to actually coronate him to become king of the Saiyans.
But what would you need to do the whole coronation shit? No one could
There's no one from Alderaan left.
But technically, she's not from Alderaan.
Technically, yes, but she's still part of the Alderaan royal family.
But you don't know that. There could be someone out there.
Shut up. But yeah, there's no one left to coronate Princess Leia after Alderaan's destroyed. Oh yeah, Alderaan was destroyed.
Yeah,
that was the thing that happened.
That was
with Darth Vader, because he's kind of standing there being all, grrr, I'm intimidating, I'm a guard dog.
Like he is in this movie.
Literally, he's just a glorified guard dog. He's intimidating and stuff, but he's not a villain.
Yep.
He's just scurry.
Scary.
He's spoopy.
Yeah, he's because really, bloody Grand Moff Tarkin's the villain of this movie.
Yeah, he's arguably the main antagonist.
Yeah.
And Darth Vader's just kind of there.
He's
Grr, and voiced by James L. Jones.
Yep.
Grr, fear me. Fear me, you bloody peasants.
Yep. So then we have the Greedo scene.
Han shot first.
Fucking
shot first.
There's no debate.
Fucking try to tell me that you didn't, I will fucking hit you in the face.
Fuck off. I don't think anyone actually thinks otherwise.
I bet there are people that think Greedo shot first. If you think Greedo shot first, fuck off.
Yeah.
Get out. I mean, you've probably gotten out right now because we're 20 minutes in, we haven't even gone past the plot yet.
Just to jump in. I don't know if it's a slight spoiler
No.
for Force Awakens.
Oh no, don't mention anything about Force Awakens here. We'll mention it in our Force Awakens review.
I feel I'll forget it by then, but whatever.
Either way, we'll still probably mention it in the Force Awakens review. But either way, fucking Han shot first. They get off the planet after a weird scene with Jabba and a bunch of other Greedos and Boba Fett for some reason.
I just feel like that whole scene does not serve any purpose whatsoever.
No.
Because the dialogue is just exactly the same what we heard with Greedo's scene.
Yep.
Pretty much down to a T.
Except just without Han shooting anyone.
Yeah. Instead, he just really crappily levitates. I was going to say hovers.
This is an exact reenactment. Ready? You ready? Hey, look, listen, Jabba.
That's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Actually using me as the Jabba.
You're welcome.
So, yeah, that scene should just be probably taken out altogether.
Straight away, just out.
Just like out.
Get it out of my face.
Fuck off.
Get it out of my face.
And then, like, what was it in? Was it in the original cut of the movie?
No.
Okay, thought so. Because I know I saw the one with the actual human guy that was supposed to be Jabba.
They cut it out
And
because
then they
George
cut it
Lucas
out.
thought it was pointless.
Yeah, and then he put it back in.
And then he put it back in for some fucking reason,
some
because
reason.
apparently it stopped being pointless.
Yeah, it stopped being pointless once you added CG Jabba.
Yeah.
Apparently. No. But yeah, like,
Stop being
that
dumb.
whole fucking scene with the stormtroopers and then R2 and C-3PO just entering a person's home. I bet they were confused as to what was going on. But then
It wouldn't be
fucking,
unusual in Tatooine.
But then the fucking stormtroopers, what do? They knock on the door and it's like, this one's locked.
It's locked, there's no one here.
Let's move on.
Move
You're
on,
Imperial
move on.
stormtroopers. You don't have a moral sense or nothing.
No. They're complete idiots.
They are.
They're just... It really backs up my theory that they're just... They're like... They sign up to join the Empire, and then the Empire is so short on recruits for stormtroopers, they don't even put them through training.
Yeah.
They just kind of go, here's your armor, here's the gun, go. That's why they're so shit shots
Yep.
and stuff. But,
More than likely.
yeah. So, they go off and stuff, and like find the Death Star.
So that's coincidence number 275.
It's coincidence number 1138.
Mm-hmm. Aha!
Ah!
I feel like we should have been paying attention to the time and just called it out on its shit once it hit 11 minutes 38.
Oh, okay. Well, now we can't. We can't do that for the next video now. Because you fucking spoiled it, you prick.
I feel like we wouldn't have anyway.
Probably.
Anyway!
But yeah, stuff and things. They're on the Death Star. They save Princess Leia. She's all like, ain't you a little bit short to be a stormtrooper? And Luke's like, fuck you, I'm saving you.
She doesn't really give a shit that her planet was destroyed.
Yep.
Just like Luke didn't really give a shit that his parents were burned to death? No, his parents. His parents.
Basically.
Not to death, but no.
Yeah.
But his aunt and uncle.
Yeah.
So...
His legal
and he's not traumatized by that.
No.
I mean, the burning corpses right in front of him. I mean, just seeing a burned corpse of just some random, I'm sure, would not be pleasant. But then...
No, it wouldn't.
But then he seems to have a deep impact when Ben dies.
The old man he just met
Yep.
3 hours ago.
It's stupid.
It's
Which
all dumb.
I'm agreeing with a video I saw when they said that the emotions shown in the prequel, while the prequels, while might be a bit over the top, is 10 times more realistic.
They make more sense.
They do make more sense.
to the
Well, more
original
so than
trilogy.
this one.
More so than this one, yeah.
Because this is really the one I
Yeah.
have fault with it, because I think in the other two movies it's better.
Yeah.
But then again, there's nothing like blah 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 just died or whatever.
Yeah.
So, but you know how Luke handles, I am your father, and how he handles that, realistic. How, like, he handles the death of his father, realistic. And so it gets better, but this one, it's
Yeah.
It's like, we can't have these characters mourning, they need to do shit.
And then yes, we can have this character mourning.
Yeah.
But he's not going to do shit for a while, so it's all good.
It's like, wow.
Fuck off.
So yeah, they're rescued.
They're rescued. Stormtroopers don't hit the ship because there's a tracker on there, so they get the stuff, and the Death Star locks onto the Rebel base.
But, what I don't like is Leia points it out.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, they're letting us go. They put a tracker on the ship, and then they just go straight to the base.
Yeah.
It's like, we question...
They put a tracker on the ship.
It's like, you can do that, but don't have the characters question it. Just because Han says, oh, this ship, it's fine. I feel like Leia would have said, bitch, turn this fucking thing around. Investigate this fucking ship. For starters, let's just fucking go.
Look the fuck around this thing.
Have fucking, like, she would have just... I feel she would have killed Han before he would have taken them back there. She wouldn't have been coping with his shit. She would have shot him point blank the moment he was like, no, we're continuing along.
I wouldn't say shot him.
No, but, well, maybe not killed, but shot to incapacitate.
She definitely would have incapacitated him, yeah. Because say what you want about Leia, she gets shit done.
He is endangering the fucking mission.
He's endangering the whole Rebel fleet.
Yes. So
the Death Star locks onto the Rebel base. The Rebels are like, hey,
Thanks,
we have Death Star plans now.
All those people who died, that's on you, Leia.
It's on you, you piece of shit.
Fucking thanks.
Fucking hell. So it's on everyone. It's on Han for not going, oh shit, there's a tracker? Crap, we gotta stop and do this. And it's on Leia for not going, hey, there's a tracker on this, we gotta stop and do something about that. And it's on Luke for being all like,
oh, that old man.
That poor old man, he's dead. Oh, I knew him for 5 seconds.
I feel like we're going to come out of this not really being that big a fan of this movie anymore.
No.
But if you, well, I can't say if you've seen the BabbleOn 5 video already, but it isn't even up yet, so.
Well, even if you have seen it. If you have seen it, you know our feelings.
For some reason, then, yeah. But, yeah, I feel like under scrutiny it doesn't. I think it just comes down to the fact that people probably don't want to admit how flawed the movie actually is.
Yeah, because it's so fucking flawed.
Like, I know I've seen a lot of reviews that are saying The Force Awakens is just strung on coincidences, and I'm like...
You've never seen The New Hope, have you? That's another way it's a friggin' homage.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't even think that was coincidental, but we'll get into that later.
But yeah, friggin'... Rebels are like, hey, look, exhaust pipe, let's shoot a thing into there.
Mm-hmm.
So they're like, okay, so Rebels go off, fly into the Death Star, go trenches, try to shoot the thing, they can't hit it. Luke goes into the thing, he shoots it, Death Star blows up, yay, happy ending, the end.
And
everyone gets a medal, except for Chewbacca.
Yeah, that's shit.
Yeah.
Poor Chewbacca.
Chewie should have got
But, like, you know, the first try, like, he just goes in, bam!
Yeah. I always used to remember it as that he tries once, and then turns around, and then it's like how did that change?
Probably would have been nice if he had sustained like the just tiniest bit of damage to his ship, like maybe one of the wings just gets blown off.
Yeah.
Vader's ship is just flung.
What?
Coincidence, just so they can bring him back.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I don't know if it's like ever like stated before, like in interviews or whatever. Was it always the plan that he was gonna be Luke's father?
No.
Okay.
I think it was like very late into writing the movie, George was like, oh my god.
Because it's like, in any other movie, Vader would die.
Yeah.
Like if this was there intended to be sequels or did it just happen?
I think Vader flying off was meant to be him dying or something. I don't know.
Maybe, but
either that or they don't.
They left it open ended.
Yeah,
like it doesn't show it. But I feel in a different movie, it would have explicitly showed. Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I guess I can kind of compare it to, I don't know, Bane in Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah.
Like that's very open ended. Like that I feel like he would have went out something like that in any other movie, unless they thought, we can do something else with this guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it's just flung off.
It's all done
into the sunset.
Into the not setting sun.
Not setting sun because it's space. But yeah, the whole fucking after bit. Poor Chewie not getting a medal.
Chewie did something as well. Chewie was fucking Han's co-pilot.
Yeah.
Co-pilot, wait, are you not giving him a medal because he's not human? You're giving all the white humans medals, but what about the brown Wookiee?
Yeah.
Just it's racist, guys.
Yeah, it is.
Underlying racism in the Star Wars movies is just
it is.
It's so strong.
Yeah, and we have the obligatory until Force Awakens at least. C-3PO losing a part of his body, which he loses his arm. It's only something like I picked up on. Did I pick up on it during Empire or?
I think you picked up on it during
straight
Empire.
up A New Hope, like when he lost his arm. But yeah, thanks Force Awakens for blowing that apart.
No, he did lose a body part. His arm again, because he has a red arm.
How do you know it's not just painted like that?
Because it looks different to the other arm.
Does it?
Yeah, it's got kind of spikier or something.
Maybe he put spikes on it. He's going through a deep.
He's going through a rebellious phase.
A rebellious phase after the rebellion. You know what? Everyone else has moved on. They're not rebels anymore. They're the resistance. I'm being rebel.
I'm gonna keep this rebel
Get a tattoo
alive.
I think I went a bit overboard.
I told them
to. He straight up calls him BB-8 in the movie.
Yeah.
Despite not meeting him before.
He probably did.
Yo, BB-8!
He probably did at some point though. Considering Poe is like the best pilot.
Oh yes. Okay, yeah.
So
it's just weird seeing it already.
But anyway. So yeah, that's it for the plot of A New Hope. It only took us 32 minutes to speak about.
Potentially the worst lightsaber fight.
Yeah,
but
potentially the worst.
It
is the worst. It is the worst.
Yeah.
It's again. It's the first. And again, they didn't know what they wanted to do with lightsaber fights.
So that's acceptable.
So that kind of excuses it, but at the same time, it just doesn't. It's just
a thing that doesn't hold up.
It's
really
just dumb.
I guess you can say this movie doesn't really hold up.
No.
And I think it is
really
just on its last legs of nostalgia, kind of. Which there's a lot of nostalgia there, and that's why it's so popular.
Yeah.
But, you know,
like it's still a good movie. Yeah. But there's just so many things that you can just nitpick.
If you take all the coincidences out, that's it.
Nothing would have happened without the coincidence.
If they had shot at that escape pod and they destroyed it,
the Empire didn't suck.
The movie fucking wouldn't have happened.
Yep.
They would have never landed, they never would have bought the things, Luke never would have met Ben, hence they never would have went to Mos Eisley.
They never would have gone to the Death Star, they never would have met Han and Chewie.
Yeah. And that's like straight up within like the first 5 fucking minutes of the thing.
Yeah.
And then it just kind of snowballs. Like, I want to give it a low rating because I feel like I need to, but
no, I still enjoy it. I like a movie, but it's just as we already said, there's so much stuff.
And we are talking about the plot here. We're not talking about like the style and tone of the film. I feel like from a plot standpoint, it's a very weak plot because of it is literally stringed together by all of the coincidences.
Yeah.
So for that reason alone, I have to give it. I'm
gonna give it a 4.
I'm agreeing.
Yeah.
I'm agreeing with a 4. It's just in retrospect, like you can sit down and watch the movie until you actually start to think about it, like we have. It's not that strong a plot.
No, it's not.
And, you know, I'm looking forward to fucking telling Rob all this shit. Because it's his favourite movie. And I'm just going to be like, yo, here's all of this. And I just want to see the look on his face as just all hope drains from it.
All his new hope drains from it.
So let's talk cast and characters.
Yeah. Everyone does a pretty good job.
Everyone does a good job. It's kind of like, just like we mentioned before, the writing, like Luke and Leia stand there pretty straight-faced as everything they've ever known is ripped from them.
Yep.
And yet we have fucking Luke crying over an old man he doesn't know or has barely known.
In terms of cast, they all do a good job. So
Yeah.
I'll give the cast.
I feel like it's standard 70s.
Yep, standard
fast,
70s
and
sci-fi movie.
They don't really do a hell of a lot until the next movie, I think.
No.
I guess the best actor in it, and I guess this just comes down from experience, is probably Alec Guinness, despite the fact his feelings for the movie weren't the best. Peter Cushing's good.
Yep.
But that's Peter Cushing, so...
I think I will give the cast an 8. But, like, factoring in characters, which aren't, like, their reactions and stuff aren't that great.
Yeah, no.
The character... Luke's just
Plus,
a whiny little shit.
Carrie Fisher isn't that good in this movie, if I can be honest.
Hmm.
She goes from being, like, royal Britishness, and then all of a sudden she ditches that.
I put that down to, like, that's her politician voice. She has a politician voice, and then she has a casual voice.
But then it, like, just kind of comes
I
out
don't
of
know.
nowhere. Because she speaks like that in front of the rebels and all of that.
Mm.
Like, in her just normal voice, yet she addresses Tarkin and Vader in that voice, and it's like... You gotta think, is it intentional, or is it literally just, oh fuck, I forgot what voice I was doing in this scene?
I feel it's intentional.
Mm.
It's definitely an intentional thing. That's her senator voice.
Yeah. It's still hella weird, though.
It's still hella
like,
weird, yeah.
Because that's something, like, some people could do to mess around, you know, like, put on a voice and all of that.
I would definitely do that.
Yeah. But, see, I want to give it a high score, but at the same time, I know what they turn into, and they become bigger and better in the sequel and in
I think
Jedi.
I think in terms of cast, I will give it an 8, but in terms of characters, I will go a 5.
So your 5 is the final
No,
rating?
No, I would give the characters a 5 and the cast an 8, so I'll just average those. Friggin' 6.5.
6.5. I'm gonna go a 6. So okay, so Alright, so now the style of the film, and I think this is probably its strongest point. It's, you know, all the practical effects, the look of the film, how it's shot, and we're not talking about the special edition.
We're not talking about the special edition, we're talking about all the original shit.
The original shit, without all the shitty CG that's added in. Fuck it. Just George Lucas, man.
Yeah. All the original shit looks really cool.
Yeah, it does.
I like the whole grey aesthetic everything has.
Yep.
Everything has a really sort of grounded space style to
Yeah.
it. Like it doesn't look overly spacey.
Yeah.
Like it has sort of like this
A
is
real world.
Yeah, this is
feel.
this is what spaceships would look like in like the quote unquote real world.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna give the style and tone a 10 because I do think it's just such a striking look for the film, and especially because this was 1977 and
1975.
1975,
Because
correct?
all the effects were being done, all the filming and effects were being done in 1975 and 1976.
Yeah.
And the movie was released in 1977.
I hope the rumors that Disney are apparently releasing the original cuts of the movie, I hope that's true.
Because if so...
Then again, I could feel like... I hope they are doing it more so from the fact that the fans want it and not to spite George Lucas. But, yeah. Because, you know, George Lucas did this, and now we're going to do one better and bring back the originals, so...
Yep.
Yeah. So what do you give the style?
I give the style a 9.
9. Alrighty.
The 1 is just off because of the CG.
Yeah. Alrighty. That's right, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay. So, my total scores come out to a 20. Yours come out to a 19.5. Together, that's 39.5 out of a possible 60. But, what did we say for the BabbleOn video as just a score out of 10?
Oh, fuck.
Doesn't matter, we're retconning whatever we said in those videos. I'm gonna give it a 9.
I think I gave it an 8. Didn't
An
I?
8. You know, I'm gonna meet you there. I'll go an 8 as well, just because, again, just from studying at this much, when it, like, 1 or 2 coincidences I can kind of blink an eye at and just go, alright, fine. But for this big and this many coincidences, and it's not like small little coincidences, the whole structure of the movie is being balanced on these coincidences.
Yeah.
So, for that alone, I'd have to drop it down from whatever I said in that video to an 8.
Yep.
So there we go, guys. Did we ruin the movie for you?
And if we did, we're sincerely sorry.
I feel like we're the Big Bang Theory, and we've just done what they did to the Indiana Jones fandom.
Yes, actually.
I feel like that's what we've probably done. But, yeah. Just think, like, we could have potentially just ruined a masterpiece for a lot of people. Don't get us wrong, it's still a masterpiece.
Still a masterpiece.
But
it's just not an amazing one.
It's not an amazing one. It gets a lot better. So yeah, guys, let us know what you thought of A New Hope, what you thought of this video. Leave your scores using our structure or your own, or whatever you want to do. We're not going to force you. That was cheesy. So yeah, we're going to wrap this up and then sink our teeth into Empire.
Yep.
Woo! Empire. Gonna be good talking about that one. Alright, so yeah, guys, we thank each and every one of you for watching. Click the links down below that are doing all that shit.
Yep.
They're not doing anything, but they'll take you places.
They will take you places. So technically they are doing something if you click on them.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I don't know where that was going.
That was going nowhere.
That was going.
But that could potentially go somewhere if you click the link.
The links do go somewhere.
That was the smoothest transition.
Yeah.
Yeah. So click those links, travel to Lightspeed, and
you only go Lightspeed if you're using Google Chrome.
Yeah. I mean, if you're using anything else, forget about it.
If you're using Internet Explorer, then like you can just forget about it.
Yeah, it'll take you until like episode 9 to actually get where those links are taking, and that will not be worth it. I can guarantee you. I mean, yeah. All right, so yeah, we're gonna get going before I stumble over my words.
Yep.
So yeah, guys, please like, comment, subscribe, share, all that cool shit. And until next time,
take care.
See ya.
Goodbye.